Hello folks, come on into the shop. I'm Dean with Dean's Woodworking, and we're here for the March 28th shop update. Just wanted to let everybody know what we've been doing and how things are going. So sit down, make yourself comfortable, and let's talk about what we did last week and what we uploaded and some of what we're going to be doing next week. One of the things I would really like to see is if you guys could send me some photos of your projects and let me know that it's okay to share those. I would be so happy to be able to share what you guys are doing with everybody else. And I have seen quite a few responses up on Facebook, especially for the crosses and the Dibbers that I just did. But if you'll send those to me and let me know that it's okay to show the pictures or just message them to me, either way, that's great. You can see me on YouTube at Dean's Woodworking and on Facebook at Dean's Fine Woodworking. So if you'll go on to Facebook and just let me know that it's okay to show those photos or message them to me or whatever, I'll be more than happy to share the photos and let everybody see what you guys are doing as well. So this week we had a couple of projects. Number one, we put up a dinner plate and also some Dibbers. Let me share with you some of the photos of some of those things that we did and uploaded. So this is one of the images that I used for the thumbnail on the Dibber video. And you'll notice that I just leaned the Dibbers up against a little flower garden, and since it is a gardening tool, I thought that was appropriate. A couple of images of just the Dibber by itself, and of course hadn't made one of these in a while, and as soon as I made one, then I had some grandchildren that wanted one, and the wife claimed one, and so I ended up making quite a few of these this week, which is just fine with me. Any excuse to be on the lathe, and I'm happy. Also made a dinner plate, and let me talk about that just a moment real quick. I guess it's been about a year and a half ago, Mike Mahoney was speaking to a group and I was in attendance. And Mike said something to the effect that if he came to your house to eat dinner, you being a turner, he would expect to eat on a wooden dinner plate. And it kind of made me think I didn't have a wooden dinner plate. So I immediately went out to the shop and made myself one. And a year and a half later, I'm still using it. I eat off of it at least twice a day, breakfast and lunch. I don't always eat dinner on it. So it gets used and washed at least twice a day, and it is no worse for the wear. As a matter of fact, it may look better today than it did the day I made it, because every time I wash it, I use one of those little scrubbies. I think it just gets a little smoother and looks a little better. But I have thoroughly enjoyed it, and one of the reasons I put up this video is to challenge each one of you guys to also turn yourself a dinner plate. I think it's something you'll enjoy. Let me show you a couple more photos of this one. Here you go, showing the bottom of it. And I turn these with a recess. The recess is only about 1/8 of an inch deep. Some of you may be questioning, oh my gosh, is that enough to hold it? And absolutely it is. As long as the wood has good integrity and it'll hold together 1/8 of an inch on a tenon like that, and as long as you're not taking real aggressive cuts, it works out fine for me. And the only thing missing there, according to a friend of mine, is a big old piece of pecan pie. My response to him was, you get the pie, I'll furnish the plate, okay? And so that kind of brings you up to date on what we've done so far this week. It's been a great week in the shop. I've got to spend more time out here than I have in a long time, which the way I work, sometimes I don't get as much time in the shop as I would like. However, I was still not able to get up the third video that I was planning on putting up this week. And so this week coming up, we'll do 2 in a series of natural edge bowls. So I will turn a natural edge bowl, and then I will do an in-depth tips video on how to mount a natural edge, how to even it up, some of the cuts that I think you should be taking caution on, some of the ones, and some of the ways that you can change the look or affect the outcome of what you get with a natural edge bowl. How to cut your blank, and the benefits of using a smaller or larger log. Basically, we'll just go in depth all the way through to finish turning it, how I dry them, how I finish them, and hopefully, if you're thinking about doing a natural edge bowl or haven't done a natural edge bowl, it'll help to motivate you to get out in the shop and make one. And if you've been making natural edge bowls for years, hopefully I share something that will be of benefit to you. And if you see me doing something that you think what you do might be a benefit to me, again, put it down in the comments. And speaking of comments, let's talk about that. I feel truly blessed that I'm getting more and more comments on my videos. And really, guys, I just can't tell you how much that helps me to know that I'm either doing the right thing or that I need to change something and do it better. And I've had both types of comments, and truly, I appreciate every one of them. If you just like the video and you just think it's great, say I liked it. Hit the like button. But if you see something I could do better, please mention that as well. I truly appreciate those comments, probably more than any. And if you learn something, let me know that as well. Because truly, that's why I do this, is I want to be able to share the knowledge that I got. And most of the knowledge I got has been from other people, other turners, either on YouTube or in the local meetings, going to SWAT. I cannot stress how important I personally think it is, if you're a new turner, to get in an organization. There's just so many things that we just don't know. We're not brought into this world knowing how to pick up a bowl gouge and make a bowl, or a spindle gouge and turn 500 matching spindles. It just doesn't work that way. Guys, I can't thank you enough for watching. I appreciate your comments, your likes, your subscribing. With that said, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy turning.